Gloria Casey. I'm from Sacramento, California, and we're going to do a beginning West Coast swing class today. We're at the Peach State. If you weren't here, you missed a fun time. This is my assistant, Charlie. And we started off and we showed basic sugar push. We'll show you the whole thing and then I'll come down and break it out for you. We did 2 sugar pushes. We go and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 2 underarm pass, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Back to a sugar push, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the last thing, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. That was my little sugar push strut bonus. Okay? You guys remember all that? Now, what happened is we started with the basic sugar push. We have the man stepping straight back, and then a little bit more, and then tapping in front for styling, slightly to the front, and then stepping straight forward on 4, pushing her back, 5 and 6. We showed the variation for the second pattern with a side point. He steps back a little, and he points to the side. The lady did a syncopation with him and points to the side with the right foot, stepping back, 5 and 6. The underarm turn we used 3 and 4, told them that there's an and 3, 4 you'll use later on, and we went walk, walk, triple step, triple step. We talked about the basics. We did body isolations, but I don't have time to cover all that because this is a notebook. Again,
this is intermediate West Coast swing. Thank you. So can we do it now?
Yes.
Okay. So what we started off with was a reverse whip. So the gentleman's going to turn the lady on 2. He's going to catch her back. Ladies, you want to clear and not put your elbow through his nose. We're going to do a double turn at the end. So it looks like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we did a bump sequence. Gentlemen, again, you're going to lead the center through so that you bump. It's going to go 1, 2, bump, cross, touch, cross, bump. He leads and an anchor in place. The lead is just a slight push, not a real violent push. So I apologize, ma'am, when you fell down on that one. Okay? Yeah, we have fun on it. Now you'll buy the video, won't you? Okay, then we did a little crossover sequence. We're going to do a touch to get the hand right. There's a hand change on 2 as he brings her across. 1, 2. He stops her motion on 2, turns her out on 4, 5, and 6. Does that add up? Stops her motion on 3. Blonde counting. And then we're going to do crossover. What he's going to do is pull the lady around behind him as he gets into the track and she stays on the rail. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to repeat it and he's going to come out in front of her. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to do a bow and arrow. The lead is, in fact, let's face this way for the bow and arrow. We're going to, this ought to confuse you. We're going to face backward on 4. He's going to pull you back on 4 a little bit, ladies. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you're in 5th position. He's going to walk you behind him. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to do 2 prances and then a turn. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can give.
Hi, Barry, and another Lisa here.
Another Lisa.
Another Lisa. I got Barry and Lisa. This works. We did in intermediate West Coast swing. Got a couple of different classes. We started with an underarm turn, with a man's turn to switch hands. Then we did a reverse whip in 8 counts. We went 1, 2, behind and back, 3 and 4, turn around 5, 6, 7, and 8. From there we went into strut walks. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you just fake your feet, ladies, and kind of body roll whatever you want. Now, see, there's a great 9 and 10. All right, from there, see, all those options were great. While she's doing that, I'll just sort of watch, okay, 9 and 10. Then we took her into 1, 2, a tuck, with an illusion wrist slip. And 8 counts is how we taught it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, anchor 7, 8. Piece of cake. Then we did the patented, that was nice. I'd watch for 10 and 11, 12, and 13 for that. Then we just did a patented dance west, let go, spin, and smile. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Piece of cake. That was class number 1005. Then the next one that we did some syncopations, but we started with a basket whip to neck wrap. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, wrap 7, and 8. Walked her out with a little strut walk into a twist. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's making up all sorts of stuff, which was great. And then we just did underarm turn to get her out. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Okay, then we did a couple syncopations. You can be the guy.
Sure.
This is Mr. Lisa. We did.
Do I have to do my left foot too?
Yeah, if you want. All we did is a nice syncopation for the ladies. She went 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then a kick flick. And 5, 6. So that was 1, 2, and 3, 4, and kick. Flick, walk 1. The guys, for their syncopation, went 1, 2, brush, cross, brush, cross. Then they did a right side pass. 1, 2, and 3, 4. From here they can do whatever they want. 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, or 5, 6. That's it, see? We had fun. For videotapes...
Tiffany, and this is Mark, and we're going to teach you some... It was supposed to be sexy West Coast swing, but we'll let you be the judge.
All right.
Okay, so we started out with a spot turn, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. We incorporated a little bit of sexy and gave you a little body roll in here and a basic push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What's next?
Side pass.
Then we did a side pass, a basic side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. We stopped right there and talked about on 4 how you shouldn't be moving back anymore. You shouldn't use your triples to move on the anchor.
Yeah, just take it.
Then from there we did a flick. You're going to pull her across 1, 2, and 3. You want to catch her bicep and hold her right here. Stop the rotation. Let her step down 4. Guys tap on 5. Step 6, 7, and 8. Then we did Mario side pass, I think.
Whip change hands.
Whip change hands, sorry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Place a hand behind the back. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
1, 2.
Then we did the up yours move. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Tuck turn with a double spin out.
Now Mario.
Now we did a Mario side pass. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Ronde 5 and 6, and 1, 2. Regular whip with a man's extra turn. 7 and 8. And we sure had fun teaching our first workshop.
It was huge.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Linda DeFord from Knoxville, Tennessee. And this is my great partner, Debbie Fulbright from Jacksonville, Florida. To show you some sassy but simple West Coast swing. Debbie and I are going to demonstrate what we did in our class today. So here's how we went. The first move was a flick move. It's an 8 count. Starts normal pattern of the slot. Oh, I should tell you that I'm doing the guy's part. I guess it looks a little funny. Okay, I'm doing the guy's part. And 1, 2. Step 3, flick 4, step 5, collect on 6, and anchor in place. That's our flick step. Let's do it from the other side, Deb. So they get a little different view. And 1, 2, 3, flick 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That was our flick move. Now we did a Betty Boop move. We call this one a full-scale Betty Boop. And I'm going to even let Debbie add her flick in on the end of this one just for fun. Here we go. And 1, 2, and 3. 4, she goes down, pushes out, steps up, and flick. Let's do it from the other side. Stay right here. And 1, 2, and 3. 4, down, push out, step up, and flick. Isn't that cute? Do a modified version of that Betty Boop move because we want to show for the ladies who are not comfortable bending all the way down to the floor a way to do the same move, and we're going to add the little flick in at the end with the hand at the back of the head just to add some cutesy to it. And 1, 2, and 3. 4, bend the knees, push, straighten up, and flick. Good job. Let's do it from this side. And 1, 2, and 3. 4, down, out, up, and boo. Betty Boop move. Here's our last move. Our last move was a tummy push. We Thought about calling it a tummy tuck. Some of you ladies might know what that is, but we're not going to admit it. So here we go with this one. This is also 10 counts on this one. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk. Here we go. And walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, triple step, walk, and back in the slot. And that's how it looks. Let's go the other side. One more time. You'll get to see my back this time. Aren't you happy? And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. And that was our sassy but simple West Coast class.
Thing very slowly. We started with the shoulder roll with a hand change across the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Then we did a misdirection with a hand change and the syncopation on the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Then we did just a syncopation for the ladies. The guys didn't have to do anything. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1. Now you had to get the other hand, guys, because we did our 8 count wrap unwrap. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Okay, we're going to do the whole thing one more time from this side. Still slowly so you can get it. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. That's what we did. Hope you enjoyed it.
Way, just a starter step. It's like bump, step, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Just a tuck out, okay? Now we're going to do a side pass with a belly wrap. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6 with a hand change. Now we're going to do a crossed hand tuck turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to do a reverse whip with a hairbrush. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to a neck wrap. Okay. Now we're just going to do a basic whip move. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. I'm going to change hands here on 6, turning 7 and 8. Now reach out and catch her by the shoulder. And I'm going to spin her. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to catch her here. Now we're going to lead her out. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so there's several options. Let me show you a couple of options on that. We have no spin, which we'll do this time, and then we have the spin. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll do 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Then we also have the double spin. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? That was today's class. We'd like to thank you.
Started with a basic step, and what we did is we added a little out and in and cross step, which looked like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Okay, what we did was we actually put 2 endings. So from this side, it looks like 1, 2. Now you're going to go and out, ball the feet, ball, cross. And then a little brush, step. Please keep that brush very small. You don't want to kick your partner. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to do an and 1. So Robin's going to slightly push me away from him, not hard, just a slight release. And 1. And 2. And 3. We're going to step 4 and do our anchor step. 5 and 6. So from this side, it looks like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. That was one of the endings that we put on it. And the next ending looked like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2. Ladies, you're going to come forward. You have to get right up to the guy. Guys, you're going to lunge. That's and 2. You're going to point your foot through between his legs. 3, and ladies, see that I have bent this knee. All right, you have to bend the knee. You cannot stay up straight. Bend the knee and do a slight flip up, a very small flip. Okay. Now what happens here? That's 3, 4. We're going to step forward and 5. As the arm comes down, step forward 6. Guy stepping on 6. He does an anchor step. 7 and 8 as the lady does a ronde. 7, 8. So again, from this side, looks like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's what we did on the ending of that pattern. Then we actually took another little step, and let's turn it around. It had like a little ronde step on it. From your basic, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to kind of lunge away. Now what happened here is I did the little ronde, and then the guy does the ronde. Mine happens on 3, 4, as the guy's happens on 5, 6. So again, that looks like this. 1, 2. I'm going to point forward. 3, 4. So I'm brushing forward. I'm bringing it around up to the knee, stepping on it, and then taking my left foot behind. Ronde around. Now what happens here with the guy?
The lady comes forward, does her thing. 1, 2. The guy just does a triple step here or a tap. 3 and 4. The guy's going to do that same ronde, brushing forward, knee up and down. And it's on 5, anchoring on 6.
Okay, so again, from this side, looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we're doing is we're creating a counterbalance here. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm pulling on Robin, because if you let me go, I would still be here. I've just actually taken my fingers and slightly cupping them into his 2 fingers. Now, from here, we're going to hold 7, 8. The guy's going to come through
on 1 and 2. Normal pivot turn. 3 and 4 for the guy.
All right. Now what happens here for the lady is I'm here, we're holding 7, 8. He starts to roll by on 1, and as he rolls by, I step on 2 and change weight. All right. So again, we're here. This is 7, 8, 1, and 2. Now, as the guy continues to come around, I do a little kick. Kick and cross. And then we do a tap, tap, just like a tuck turn, step out, triple step. So again, from this direction, so you can see what the lady's doing here. She's here. You're holding 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, again from this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now what I did is I added a little thing on the end of it, like a little flip step instead of doing a tap step. So we'll do it from this side.
Hold me.
Hold me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, what happens here, as I'm coming forward to do the split, I have to rotate my heel. So I'm going to rotate as I kick up. Rotate with my bottom foot. See that? Rotate up. And then step forward and triple step.
Right side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Man just does a hand change, no weight change on 4. Does a ripple out. 5, 6, step 1, 2, 3, and 4. We both do a ripple back. 5, 6. 1, 2. Another right side pass. 3 and 4. On this one, the man's going across. 5, 6. To 2-hand hold. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 5, 6, 1. Now, specifically on these, you want to make sure 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you get your hand change done by 4, that you make no weight change, and you ripple out, stepping on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Keep it close to you. Step back and ripple, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, stay on the inside of the slot, gentlemen. Turn across, military turn. 5 and 6. Left hand on top. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure the hands are up and didn't go down and in between you. And ripple. 5, 6, 1. That's Body Ripples and Rolls by Risa. Thank you very much.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And then after that, I got him back, which looked like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 6. Sorry. We're going to try that one again here. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, the carpet here doesn't really want to let me move here. Okay, again, the guy's part.
1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And the lady, you're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. The next pattern that we did was our what we call a surprise whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6. We're going to hold 6. The ladies are going to go 7, 8, and from here we did a little syncopation on the end. And 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, and then we walked out of it. Walk, walk, tap, step, triple step. So again, that pattern. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So as you noticed, the gentleman is bringing me forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now right here on 4, he's doing a little acceleration to throw me back. And 5. And if you'll notice, he is stepping across with his right foot. We're going to hold 6, ladies, and then we're going to take our right foot and we're going to go across and across. Now if you will notice, I'm not just going, I want you to think about pointing your toe and stepping over and stepping over. And then from here we did a little, what I call cross-crosses. And we just went and cross and cross and cross and then walk forward. Walk, walk, tap, step into your basic step. We also took that pattern and did it from what we call a surprise whip. That was a surprise arm lock whip. This is a surprise whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10, 11, and 12, and then came out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm going to let AT show you what the guy is doing there with his feet.
Gentlemen, we're stepping back, side in third, catch the lady, come out of it. So again, we're going to do the
surprise whip.
Surprise whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6.
Okay, if you notice, he is stepping across with the right foot. All right, and actually, that's going to run through everything that we taught in class, and then we're going to kind of hit on a few points. So the first thing that we did was a little syncopation step with a point, which looked like this. 1, 2, kick and point, side together and point and point. And then from there, we went into our right side pass, walk, walk, triple step, kick and cross, and hitch and cross, step, triple step. From there, we're going to go ahead and move over to the other side. From there, we did the same pattern, but we did it from a whip instead of a right side pass, which looked like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we went into a little kick and a flick step for the ladies. 1, 2, kick, flick, step, and back to your basic. And that was counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So the very first step that we taught, we're going to take it in here. We're going to go walk, walk. We're going to do what I call a hitch and point behind. From there, we're going to do like a little slide. Slide together. Then we're going to do a point, and a point. So the count on that is 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the next pattern that we did was a right side pass with a little syncopation on the end. And it went like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and hitch, and step, step, triple step. Now the right side pass is a normal right side pass, but instead of the triple step, we're going to do a syncopation on the end. So we're going to stop on 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now right here, we're going to take our outside foot, man's right, lady's left. We're going to do a kick, ball, cross. Okay, so it's just a kick and cross. After that, after the kick and cross, HE's going to push me away to do a and 1. Now, as I go and 2, I'm just going to go and cross. Now the gentleman's a little different. As he goes and 2, we just went and 1, and 1, he's going to take his left foot and step back because that's the only way that he can lead me to come forward. If he comes forward also, we're going to end up running into each other. So we just did our little kick, step, kick, and cross, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if you will notice here, as we do our and 1, all it is, it's a ball flat, anchor on 4 with your triple step. Now we took that same pattern and we did it from a whip, which 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, kick and cross, and hitch, and cross, step, triple step. That gave you a little bit different angle. We're going to try it again. Yeah, I'm going to get over here so you can see it from the front side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you notice, we were on the right side already. So we're going to try it again for you. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now the last step that we taught was a little step for the ladies. It's kind of like your one-hand snap around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's basically like that. But what's going to happen is, as the guy leads me into that step, I'm going to kind of stop him. 1, 2. And then I'm going to go 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that actually includes everything we did in our West Coast Swing Syncopation class. If you have any questions.
West Coast Swing. Here we go. We're starting in this two-hand position. We're going to go 1, 2. We're going to turn the hands down and out as we tap 3 and 4, replacing them and cross. We're going to circle. We're going to lead it with our right hand, guys. We're going to go 5, 6. Okay, left hand, excuse me. Then we're going to go side 7 and 8. And I kind of pushed her out here to make her do that. We're going to do a flick step. We're going to go and 1, 2. Stand out here on 2. We're going to bring the hand inside as we turn. Look at each other. 3 and 4. We're going to do a sailor shuffle on 5 and 6, which moves behind inside. Then an anchor step going 7 and 8. I like to do a little doorknob effect here. I like to slightly turn the hand on the 7, close it on the end or pull the door towards you, then push the door away from you on the 8, which always makes you send her away at the end of the anchor, and you'll never pull out of an anchor step again. Okay, at the end of that, we did a basic side pass going 1, 2, stepping 3, and we cross the face each other, side on 4. Guys, you're going to reach behind, turn your head, make sure your legs lock down, turn 5 and 6. And the anchor. And that's where we got to. Another thing where we're going to get to that we didn't get to in class, where we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to turn the ladies through here. 3, I press as she flicks, and 4,
3, 4, and 5, 6.
Excuse me. And then we're going to go
7,
1, 2.
8.
1, 2.
1, 2.
There's just a 4, then a 2. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. From here, we're going to do it.
Well, you're already there now. Go
Okay,
for it.
we're going to do a whip tunnel. Prancing 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn her. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And that was our West Coast swing class. We only got through the first 3, but we're going to do that. Everybody's going to do it.
First 3.
And I'm Erica.
And in our West Coast workshop, we started off with a starting step. We do a 1 and 2 on 2. Lead the girl to face you, both with your right hand on her shoulder blade and left hand to the hip. We're then going to lead a rock step together, okay? That's our starting step. From this angle, it looks like this. 1 and 2, out and together. Closing the feet, we're going to pivot. She'll do a back rock. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, that footwork for the ladies. She's going to go back. 1, 2, and freeze. Right there, gentlemen, we're going to give her a brace here at her forehead level. Elbow down, guys. She's going to then go under. She's going to step, bring her thighs together, pivot. The hand comes down, and we do our anchor. Now we're going to do an underarm pass. Simple underarm pass. We're going to shape on 2. Straight back, gentlemen. 2, we're going to open up to the audience. We're going to use an and 3, 4. And cross in front, step side 4. Okay? That would be the normal way, but gentlemen, this time we're going to step towards her, open the foot up, we're going to do a back pass, just like that. She's just going to do a basic anchor. Then we're going to do a 1, 2, and 3. Same footwork for the lady, using the and 3 cross with the right hand tucked now. She's going to go under, make a big circle around the head, step, and bring the hand down and around for your anchor. From here, then, we're going to present the left hand, do an underarm turn for the girl. 1, 2, and 3, step towards her 4, but this time turning right at the end of 4, right hand will come over. 4, we do a hook, and we're going to push ourselves down ladder dance. Left hand comes over, step, right foot, just like that. Now we're going to do a roll by here. She's going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4. That was her timing, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Gentlemen, it's all walks, 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 6, or 5 and 6, she's going to do a rock step together. He's going to go 5, 6. Okay? Now it's right back to where we were. She rocks back on 1, 1, 2, and 3. She goes under 4, 5, and 6. So the whole routine looks like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3. Turn 4, 4 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. That was our West Coast workshop. We did a 1 and 2 rock step together, telling her here's the slot, left hand is low. We're going to release the left hand. She's going to naturally rock back. We're going to do a 1, 2, and 3. I did a ball change rock step. On 4, she's going to prep to turn 4. I'm going to cross over. At the end of 4, we're both going to turn 4. We're going to turn, and she's going to step it out 5 and 6. I'm going to change weight to my right foot, 5 and 6. Ready to step back on 1. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just like that. Basic underarm turn. Then we're going to start into our inside whips. Ordinarily, we do a whip keeping the left hand low. 1, 2, back together, forward, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to do it from an inside turn instead. We're going to bring the left hand over her head. 1, snap, 2, 3, and 4. She brings her left arm up. I get to the outside. I just keep the left hand low now. I pivot, 5, lead her back, 6, 6, 7, and 8. Just like that. Inside whip again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But from here, I'm going to bring my left hand up for 5. This is going to tell her she's going to do an outside turn. She's going to prep open. She's going to go 6, 7, and 8. We bring that hand overhead. Lady tries to stay right in place on that turn on 7 and 8 without drifting. From there now, we're going to do another inside turn. One thing is, notice the guy's hand is on top. By doing an inside whip, he can fix the hand through the whip step. 1, turn 2, 3, and 4. On the and count, gentlemen, I'm going to send her on her way here, but I'm going to hold on, bring my right foot out of her way on and. We're going to check 5. I'm going to check forward. She's going to check back. I'm weighted on my right foot. She's sitting back on her left foot. Her right foot is free. And we're going to send her right back out. 6, 7, and 8. We're just going to slide into a hole just like that. Now we're going to fix the hand by just doing an underarm turn. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. The last pattern we're going to do is a basic whip with a roll by. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My hand is low on 4. I'm going to get a little bit further to my left, getting her to my right side. On 5, I'm going to bring the left hand up. My right foot comes in. 5. On 6, she's going to continue turning. 6, I'm going to point for just a moment. Hand is leading behind me. 7, I'm going to start to turn. And 8, she finishes her turn. So the way that looked again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like that. The entire routine from another angle looks like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, turn 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. Go 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That was our West Coast Swing class this weekend.
Hi guys, I'm Mark. This is the Body Waves and Ripples class that we did on Saturday. Just going to go over some of the mechanics. I'm not going to do the little dance steps because really you can put them in anywhere you want to, but I just wanted to get you guys to remember the mechanics of it. Remember, we started with some isolations. And what you want to do is isolate the rib cage. Guys, don't worry. Remember, you're not going to be able to do this very well for a while, and you're going to be really sore after doing it. You want to be able to keep your shoulders straight, your hips straight. You don't want to swing your hips. You don't want to drop your shoulders. You don't want to do any of that stuff. You just want to isolate the ribs, push them side to side. That's the side to side are the ones for the sideways body roll. The front to back, you take your fingers and push your ribs forward, bring your hips, these things, ribs back and forth. Back, forward, back, forward. Again, you don't want to try to hunch over. That's kind of cheating. You will get a little bit, but you just want to bring the ribs in. Okay? Those are used for the back ones, the ones that are going up and going down. Okay, for the ones that are going up and down, remember you're working off two planes. You have a wall back here and you have a wall up here. To go up, you want to squat down on the right leg, keep the left leg straight, shove that butt in, bring everything up to the front plane up here. To bring it off, you peel your head off first, little scoop of the nose, shift your weight back to your right foot and pop. Now you're back here on this back plane. Same way for the side. If you start in the center, we want to go to this plane, you drop the head, drop the shoulder, raise the shoulder, go over, straighten the head, let the body follow. Now you're on this plane over here. And then you come over to this one, and so forth. Okay? That was the up, the down, the side to side. The only thing that we went over other than that was the replacement step. And the way we're doing this is starting with our weight on the left foot. You're going to roll back or down and go replace. The left foot replaces where the right foot was. So you go back, replace. Body roll down, replace. And that was it. I hope you guys had a great time. See you soon.
We started in a closed position. We went 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Inside double, 3, 4. Lady drops, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brought her in with the hand behind the back hand change. She twists 5, 6. Now I bring her into a shoulder roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run, 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 run. Then I'm going to bring her in. We're going to do a sugar push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's break it down. We take her, we go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now, just like we did in the intermediate class, it's an inside tuck. When she steps on 2, you're going to turn. Because you're doing a double, you're going to get a little more aggressive. 1, 2, 3, 4. She drops 5, 6, and she can take all the time she wants coming up. You need to wait for it. In this case, we took 8 counts. So she dropped 5, 6, came up 7, 8. You're going to lead this next part just like it's a whip. The lady assumes that it's a whip, but the last minute you're going to change hands. So you bring her in your hook, 1, 2, change hands, 3 and 4. Now she's going to go ahead and twist and do a 5, 6. So it's a 6 count pattern. You're going to bring her forward. She's going to do a shoulder roll, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. Just as a run, run, run. Bring her in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5 and 6. Now, when we did the shoulder roll, we did 3 different variations because there was carpet on the floor. The first one, the lady did a shoulder roll with a single turn, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's probably the most popular one you'll do on the nightclubs. Next one is a double spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, the danger is that we get too far away from each other, and most of the time that's the guy's fault. We need to keep this hand in nice and close, then we can turn. If I let this hand roll out, she'll start spinning way out in front of me. So, keep this hand in close to yourself, then turn her, and she'll do just fine. The last one's the one we showed at the beginning where the lady does a run, run, run. Guy does not lead a spin. He goes 1, 2, 3, straight arm, and that allows her to run around. When she gets to facing you, then you finish up with the next move. So the last one, because we had her out here on the sugar push, we have to lead a little hook. So that gets her to go 1. That opens her up and preps her to be turning to the lady's left. Now she steps on 2, I turn her. Lady does a tap. As she walks forward with her right foot, I'm going to lift the left hand up. And she steps on it, I'm going to lead a double spin. And that's the whole move. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Jennifer and I would like to thank you for this class.